Got some highlights here.
This was of a while ago, but what does it say? 4 years ago?
Yeah, it says 4 years ago on the
Yeah.
thing.
So this is Lockie when he's 19, just hanging around his boys.
Kind of fresh
Canada,
out of
Hong Kong, crazy. Okay.
Yes.
Just a little light one, just through the gap there.
Yeah.
Jump
This
the
was.
gap.
I think this. Watch me
This
take
was
out my
crazy.
own
Look at
player.
this.
This French guy from Quebec.
Oh, okay. Use your teammate a little bit.
That's his fault though.
You're in the wrong spot.
Exactly.
way.
Yeah.
He was in my way. Don't look at
Score
the
there is
scoreboard there.
Oh, that is tough.
So yeah, I mean, this is like one of those highlights. You got to show everything. You got to show defense. You got to show
Yeah,
attack.
of course. Is this like kind of recruiting? Like yeah.
So this
Try
was
and come a bit into the mic more. There you go.
this was
Perfect.
a submission for playing in the MLR in America.
Yeah.
So I had to make kind of like a CV, just
Yeah, that makes sense.
all that sort of stuff. That
Is this here?
yeah, that was in Marilomas.
Oh, you can't give up her location. Chill.
That was in Vancouver. This is in Portugal.
Portugal,
Yeah, this was a tough game.
Tonga,
It's
crazy. Some big man team.
Here you go. That's the final,
we like
boys.
this.
That's it.
Yeah, we
Oh
like
my
this.
god.
UVic.
You guys were
championship.
down, hey, early.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
We came back, won it. It's all good.
Crazy.
Love to see
Okay.
it.
This is chef. This is just straight chefery for 2
Yeah.
minutes.
It's kind of all right.
Oh, a little fakey? That was crazy. Let's go.
It's a bit of fun.
I actually love seeing this because I don't think I've ever watched this.
Throwback.
Yeah, this was
I haven't seen too many of your highlights.
thrown together on iMovie in like a little dorm.
Cheat code.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a bit of fun too.
Okay, well maybe we should like
Oakley
link
times.
this in the description, dude. Because
I need to make a new one.
yeah,
man.
and like, yo, like we have something in common. You have a lot of subscribers on your channel. I saw that you have 2. That's like us kind of.
Dude, let's go. Hopefully we
hey,
can combine.
Come on, guys.
Make it 4.
Let's combine.
Round of applause. Listen, Lachlan Kratz. Do you have a middle name?
Grant.
Grant. Lachlan Grant Kratz.
That's right.
On the pod. Team Canada Rugby. What else can we say? We're gonna go through it with you right now.
Right.
We obviously know you, me and Diego, through basketball at Oak Bay.
Yeah.
But Diego's gonna start off right now. We just kind of want to like full circle from like your early life to your experiences with Team Canada, and then we're gonna touch some other fun stuff and do
nice.
some little games that we like to do on the pod. So take it away, D.
All right. Okay, we're gonna start just nice and young. Okay, take us through. I think I knew this, but like I didn't know until I looked it up. You were born in America.
Yeah. So
Can you
I was-
explain just like early days there? When did
Yeah.
you move here? Why? Like, what was it like? And
Well,
like that transition.
Yeah, so I was born in San Diego, California. My parents lived there for a little bit before I was born even. And so, yeah, my dad kind of started his business. He's a financial advisor. And yeah, born in San Diego. My brother was also born there. We were living there for like 2 years post Lockie's birth. And then my mom was like, actually, screw the States. We're going to move to Canada or something, or Australia, because she's Australian. So we were like, she's like, I got to get out of the States. It's kind of too crazy. 9/11 happened. We got to rethink. I don't want my kids getting, shot at school. So,
Fair enough.
so we moved to Victoria. And that transition kind of happened when I was around 2 years old. And then, so yeah, I'm pretty much like grown up here.
Yeah.
This is all I know.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, so that's
Interesting.
kind of that.
Damn.
Sweet.
Okay, so
I actually,
you don't
I didn't
remember.
know a lot of that stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
Try and talk a little bit more to the mic.
Right. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
A bit.
Thank you. You can just, all good.
This good?
So that's perfect. That's perfect.
There we go.
Just so we can hear you nice and clear.
Technical
true.
issues,
Lockie's
eh?
beautiful voice.
That's cool. I think I actually did know that. I think I probably found out when we were playing together, but
Yeah.
I completely forgot when I was looking it up. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. But obviously you don't remember anything. There's no,
Nah,
like,
not really at all.
obviously no
Yeah.
memories. 2 years old, you're not gonna remember anything.
Yeah.
Okay, let's kind of skip those early days, and obviously you have like probably memories when you're in like elementary and middle school and stuff. But Oak Bay, so coming to grade 9, what was that like? Like talk about like early sports, school, like all that stuff?
Yeah. Well, I went through Monterey, and man, I was like not a good kid there. Not like a bad kid, but like just couldn't. I just hated it. And like if teachers didn't want to like, be fun and catered and like understand the way I wanted to learn, then I was like madman, anything to disrupt, hiding all their shit.
Just destruction.
Yeah. Like your Apple TV remote, so small, so dainty, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. It's in the trash.
Yeah. Like, kids, you play classic pranks on people, nothing too bad, but yeah, horrible. Yeah. So I was like, I caused a lot of trouble, had a lot of fun. But as soon as I went to Oak Bay, man, something clicked. Like I had this profound respect for like older guys that were there. There was a big rugby team, great basketball team, dudes that I always looked up to. And so I felt like as soon as I came into grade 9, everything was just easy. I had no troubles, studied.
Right. So but athletics kind of led the way to like.
I had a little bit of fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so the linear thing being athletics, like, any chance I took, recess, playing basketball, doing this, doing that, open gyms every day of the summer. Was going to almost all those.
It's actually crazy.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is I remember actually, just because we're on this now, like I remember my first memory of actually seeing you, but I didn't meet you, was I think I was at Lansdowne still. And I was with some guys that ended up going to Oak Bay with me. But we were watching you guys play on the Lansdowne field. I don't know if it was club.
Yeah.
And like we were there with like Nick Downer, I think.
Yeah.
Because Cooper was buddies with them back then, and Finn and all that. And they were like, oh, like watch this guy, whatever, Lockie. And I remember watching you like the next play, and like you're down like in the scrum and you're like throwing haymakers at someone. And I didn't really know rugby because I just moved from Mexico kind of like in the last couple of years. And I was like, oh yeah, contact sport, whatever. And then I'm like, wait, can you do that? Can you just like piece someone up? Like, like that? And they're like, okay, well, not really, but like he's just doing it to him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? This guy's a beast.
There's a special exception.
Yeah, there's an exception.
No, that's cool.
Amazing.
It's
amazing memory.
That like the only reason I even met him was basketball. And like for the people that don't know, he was pretty good at basketball. Like obviously like he didn't play university and stuff, but like for a high school player, like he was pretty good. And like I didn't even know he played rugby, obviously because I moved here in grade 9. So like I moved here in grade 9 and tried out for the junior team, and it was like that year we were pretty damn good. It was him, Ty, really Freeman, Valdi. Like it was.
Well, I mean, even going into like the basketball lore. Like going into high school, I think like the best middle school players in the city in Victoria were like Kaylin Scott, shout out to Kaylin, Zach Moncton was kind of a freak in middle school because he hit puberty hella early.
Yeah, he did.
He was like dunking somehow, and then he just like went downhill from there. Love you, Zach. Love you. And then Freeman, like you guys were like the top prospects going in. I remember that because we'd go to the Rat Ups, and it was like these guys were just eating up.
Yeah, like tried out for the junior team. I didn't even make it. It was like, it's crazy. Like just like seeing how like it was back then. But I remember like playing with them, and they were like just physical and like super good. And like he played senior, I think in grade 11. You didn't play grade 12. You played grade 11.
Yeah, I stopped grade 11. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, my point is wouldn't even know he played rugby until I actually found that out.
So this is a question that we didn't hit. I just want to ask really quick.
Yeah.
So what made you start playing rugby? Like what was the first kind of there?
So rugby's been a thing in my family forever. So that was actually the first sport I've ever played. And it was actually kind of a funny story. Is my first game of rugby came when I was going to watch my brother in Nanaimo. His club team was CW. And one of their teammates didn't show up. And so I was on the sideline at every game. Any training practice, I'd be there with the ball in my hand, just like running up and down, doing all this stuff. And so they needed an extra player, so I subbed in and played with like my gum boots on, knee-high gum boots, and scored the game-winning try.
Well, that's cool, dude.
Is that Gavin?
Yeah. So Gavin,
like how old are you at this moment?
6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
way back.
Yeah. So rugby's been the thing, the sport. But then I'd play soccer. I'd play basketball, played lacrosse.
Right. I kind of forgot about footy. Yeah, the little footy stint too.
Dude, so
that was legendary.
Every little season I'd go to my mom like, oh, I think I want to be a soccer player. I think I want to be a basketball player. Yeah, I'm a basketball player. Oh no, rugby season's out. Oh yeah, I'm a rugby player.
Yeah,
So,
that makes sense. That makes
yeah.
sense. And then in 2018, to round out that high school, you got a provincial champ
Yeah.
at the last thing at Oak Bay. What was that like? You were all with buddies and Hector. And everyone was involved,
I mean, yeah, it was one of the most special things I think I've been a part of, like having that 8-year quote unquote drought of having a national championship or provincial championship back at Oak Bay. Like, man, it was like goosebumps, and like all our boys that I played with since I was, 8 years old come to that big fucking thing.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, man, that was, and to give it to like Pete Atkinson and Koji and all them, and Pete Atkinson's this year, so
right,
letting go of that legacy. But
OG.
I'm so happy we could do that for them, honestly. So
That's
I mean, like, we didn't get to win a banner in any of the sports, which was tough. And like, I remember looking at the rugby guys, and like, you guys were so good, and like being so envious just because like you guys had it figured out and you played together. Like a lot of the basketball guys had too, but like you guys just looked like you were so dominant. And like it was obviously track kind of won a lot as well, but like for a team sport like rugby, I was like, damn, that's sick to win.
No, it was special, man. Every person on that team had such a pivotal role, and like when someone else wasn't having the best game, these like 4 guys would come up and have a stormer. So it was like just perfect, honestly.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that's amazing.
And then straight away you went to UVic.
Yeah,
and only 1 year, correct?
I think it was a year and a half, maybe 2.
Okay.
But yeah,
just talk about school and the balance, because obviously I know a lot about it.
Yeah, right.
I know how you are and like how you went through it, and I remember talking to you back in 2019 about it and stuff, like when you were around. So just go through it, and then obviously the national champion year, which was pretty special too.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much right away. It was 2018 winning provincial champs in Oak Bay. 2019, I believe that was natty champs in for UVic. So yeah, back to back, man. And it was
as a winner.
It was too much fun. It was crazy. But yeah, I mean, school and life, like, and athletics, it's just such a hard thing to do, but I don't know. It kind of just is subconsciously, you've been doing that since, middle school, high school, all this stuff. So
maybe the balance between like athletics and academics changes a bit, because you like can't get away with, little.
Yeah, it's not high school anymore, man. You got like, 300 people lectures
right.
with content that's actually stuff you need to think about and write down. And
right, it wasn't like your like English teacher being like, oh yeah, like I'll just send it to you and you can do it in your hotel room.
Nah.
Yeah,
so
you know how that went.
Less leeway.
Yeah.
More, focus on school, which is good. It's nice, but it's also kind of hard when you're playing with guys that are 9 years, 10 years older than you, and that aren't really in classes. In 3 classes, they're doing PE and
but just to play rugby.
Yeah, just to play rugby. Yeah. So it was kind of funny trying to figure out which person to kind of learn off of in my environment. But yeah, man, it was fun. And like, obviously it's not easy, but it's never going to be easy.
Did you end up continuing school after you like stopped?
Yeah.
Or was it that was it 1 year, 2 years?
No. So I did, I mean, I wish I knew. I think it was 2 years, but and then I went so COVID happened. Yeah. And COVID threw a wrench at rugby, at any sport, any gathering here in Canada, at least in Western part of the world. So,
well said.
My
very well spoken, Lockie. Come on.
My options at the time, man, were like, okay, where is rugby happening? Where can I go and play rugby? Yeah. And so the answer was to the States. And so that's where we saw that amazing highlight tape.
Nice.
And I seriously went on LinkedIn, Twitter, everything. I found any coach, anyone I could talk
LinkedIn.
to.
You went on there.
I bought a subscription to LinkedIn.
Okay. You were early
like
on it.
and something bucks.
Wow.
300. So
you were early on the LinkedIn wave.
I was.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's on there now, but
I was.
They're not OGs like you. You were linked and you're making connections, right? Would it be fair that you were making connections?
I did make some connections.
Wait, so what was that process like? Because I'm very curious. Like, obviously you reached out, whatever, and this was one of the teams that reached back. Like you had already probably done your research about the leagues, obviously, and you probably knew people that had gone and had experiences out there.
Definitely.
But like, did you ever in the past, before this scenario presented itself with COVID, like, did you see yourself playing in the US ever?
Yeah, I mean, since I have that dual citizenship, it's easy for them to pick me up and not take like an international card on someone, which like, you know, okay, Lockie from Canada or, you know, Fuku Muku from Fiji, that it has like, his hands are as big as my face. So they'd obviously use that card for him or Fuku.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
but
that's a good point.
In the back of my head, man,
Fuku's
like
getting the card.
Yeah, he's always going to get the card.
Immediately.
He's not going to be able to.
He's drinking kava on the plane, and he's just getting to read the card. He's touching down, and he's immediately dropping people off.
Yeah.
Big hands.
Yeah, big hands. Man.
Shout out to the Fijians, man.
Yeah. But always wanted to go to the MLR. This was just my chance to go. So I'm pretty much just cold calling everyone I can, everyone that I know, sending, hey, man, what's your coach's email? Let me know.
Right. And like the US league, because so we're not very like knowledgeable about rugby.
Okay.
And I won't pretend to be, but I know that rugby is a super old sport, right? And like, it's probably similar to footy, like the way that we treat it in North America, they might view it that like we treat it differently from the people that like originated playing rugby.
Yeah.
So like, how is the US league kind of viewed as opposed to the bigger leagues like in Oz or in the UK?
So those leagues, you're making enough money to live, and you are actually like making money. Like that's, you know, US or New Zealand, Australia, England, Ireland, Scotland. Those are, you know, the big forces that run around and actually make a lot of money, and, you know, viewership's crazy. But in America, it's called the MLR, Major League Rugby. It's kind of not a spin-off, but it's very similar to MLS. You know, I don't know how much those guys are making, but it's kind of similar. Like, you know, you're making a good money. You're getting paid to travel around the States and Canada. And so it kind of makes sense, but it's growing rapidly in US right now. More teams are popping up, more investors are popping up from, you know, international areas. So it's on the come up for sure.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. And then just like real quick, like what was it like being in New Orleans?
So like
New Orleans.
Yeah. So I got signed. Well, I didn't get signed. I got a one-way ticket to New Orleans, and this guy's like, look, you can come to our training session on Thursday. If you're good, you can stay. If not, we'll get you a ticket home.
Cutthroat.
And so I was like, oh man, amazing. I land on, you know, Monday. It's actually my 21st birthday. So I'm there and I'm hanging out. I'm meeting all these people, and I'm like used to not being able to shake anyone's hand, like, because it's COVID times, right, in Canada, and like everywhere else except for the South. Like the South just does what it wants. So like probably the biggest culture shock I've ever seen in my life. Like I'm coming off of the plane, my mask's on because I'm just a, you know, routine. And the manager goes over, he's like, what the fuck is on your face, man? Like, get that shit off. And can I swear on this or no?
Yeah,
okay.
It's fine.
And
apologies to the children.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
But yeah, anyways, I had my session and like my little training session, and it was nothing too crazy, but the GM asked me to come in. He's like, hey, man, yeah, well, just sign there and you'll be good. You're going to stay with us. And so I was like, wow, this is an amazing
So you were
thing.
Cutting up immediately. Like when you,
it was
you
good.
got out there. Mm-hmm. And what was their kind of vibe? Like, I don't know, was there any other Canadians on the team at the time?
Yeah, there's two absolute legends, old Rugby Canada.
I'm really sorry to interrupt. Apparently we've been getting complaints about the speaking volume. I don't know where they're coming from. There are exams taking place in some of the classrooms.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No worries.
Just quieter.
Yes, I appreciate it. And again, if it continues to be an issue, I'm not going to consult you guys. I'll try to figure out a way that we can schedule in such a way that maybe the times don't overlap.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Big man, Ting Bev. Shout out to the big man. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to try and speak more into the mic.
Yeah.
It's no worries. Podcast corner. You know the vibes. Let's turn up the mic a bit.
Let's turn up the mic a
It's
little
all good.
bit.
Turn it up a little bit. I don't think we're being very loud at all, but
I don't
it's okay.
know.
I think they're locked up in the rooms, but we're gonna try our best to be silent.
Shh. Let's get
I
this.
think it's just because we don't think we're speaking loud, but
That's
then
it.
like, we
Yeah.
are
You
speaking.
can turn the
Yeah, yeah,
headphones
sorry,
down
I
a
don't know
little
why
bit
I was
too.
whispering.
I'm probably screaming.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm saying.
okay.
That's fine. Okay.
That's
That was a
good.
good kind of segue.
It's a good segue.
Play
Yeah,
the
no,
whole game.
I think it's because we were getting really into it.
Yeah,
I was into it. This is
into
moist.
it. I was really into it. I loved what you were saying. Two absolute legends.
I totally forget.
Orleans.
But
Yeah,
that's great. Okay,
it's okay.
let's move on.
Shout out to those guys though. You
Yeah.
know, you're not left in
Shout
the
out.
past forever.
Actually, screw you guys, man.
Yeah,
You
that guy
need
kind
to-
of he came and shushed you guys up.
He was nice though.
I think your two
was
friends
nice.
that you're talking about
Uh-huh.
now they have like some like uncooked rare beef
True.
with this guy.
They're bird of boys.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's play our blind rankings game.
All right.
Yes, dude.
Have you heard of this?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you heard of this? Okay, so you know how it works.
Not really. Explain it.
Okay,
Blind
so
ranking.
we're gonna give you a topic, and then I'm gonna give you 5 subtopics within that topic, but it's gonna go one by one. So I'm gonna say like, let's just say countries in the world that you'd like to visit. I'm gonna say, I don't know, Australia, and then you're gonna rank them 1 through 5.
Oh, yeah.
Without knowing what comes next,
Right.
and then at the end we can
yeah.
re-rank it, whatever it is.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. The topic for today is celebrity cameos in your life.
Here, wait, let's do this again. Celebrity cameos in your life.
In my life.
There we go. Okay, you ready?
Let's go.
First one. Adam Sandler as your stylist. Like where?
Baggy cargo shorts.
Depends where your style is.
Big drip, big polos.
It's not me, but I'd like it to be me. So, 3.
like you're going fast with those glasses on.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the fast
Yeah.
glasses.
3, that's safe. He knows how to play the game.
He knows how to play.
Yeah, that's
Did you
it.
have you
Been
seen
there
this before?
I've seen it before on
Okay.
in
Shout
different
out to the man.
ways.
Okay.
Big man.
Okay,
Too.
next one. These are like spin-offs. They're not like the usual, okay? DJ Khaled as your bodyguard.
I don't think there is a usual. Like,
Wait, 1's good, 5's bad, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 5.
5. Fair enough.
Or maybe it'd be funny, just like roll them at people.
You're right. Exactly. And you could probably take it
say,
anywhere.
bring out Lockie. Bring out the whole Lockie. Bring out the rugby. You ever play rugby? Actually, did you even mean to do that?
True.
I didn't mean to.
Have you ever
Whoa,
played
that's actually
rugby?
crazy.
Y'all ever play rugby?
That's
Nah,
actually
you'd
good.
probably kill him for being so
I
annoying.
think it'd be cool
I
to
think
stay
you might
out
just
with
be
him,
like,
though.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's enough. Like, I don't need a bodyguard, right? Just leave.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
3 and 5 so far. Snoop Dogg as your GPS voice. And he will like throw like
Yeah,
funny- 1. I love that.
Easy.
I love that.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Really, no thought.
I like that.
it.
I like that.
Okay.
double G.
Gordon Ramsay as your alarm clock. And he's like,
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, too.
What?
Get up, you fucking idiot.
and he'd be like swearing at you.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
making
Because
you
you gotta start fucking
right away.
hard.
Like you gotta like wake up.
Breakfast is ready.
My alarm clock's just how to make an omelet.
Yeah, literally.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. I
Okay,
like
so you
that.
have 1,
Okay.
2, 3. So this has to be 4.
Okay.
So we're gonna go Morgan Freeman as your voicemail at 4. Okay, so you had Snoop Dogg GPS 1, Gordon Ramsay alarm clock 2, Adam Sandler stylist 3,
This is
Morgan
absurd.
Freeman as your voicemail 4, DJ Khaled bodyguard 5.
Yeah.
You like that?
That's
You change
pretty good.
anything?
I think I'd do Morgan and Senor Snoop switch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your voicemail.
Because that's too good.
yeah, but how
is
many
very good.
people are actually going to your voicemail?
what I
Like, you know
thought
what I
too.
mean? Like, honestly,
Because I think of myself and I'm like,
this is
let's
something
just call
too that we
someone.
need to mention is like how many people actually like ring all for one, how many people call people nowadays?
Yeah.
That's not even FaceTime,
True,
not included. And then how many people ring all the way through? Like I feel people are so impatient. It's like 3 rings, you don't pick up, you're done.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Maybe more people would call me though.
Maybe.
If they knew.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's a good
Maybe
point.
DJ Khaled is calling you
About rugby.
about if you ever played
There we
rugby,
go.
and then you want him to hear your Morgan Freeman voicemail.
And then I'd send him to Gordon Ramsay for fruit.
Yeah, for his diet. Exactly. From
love it.
Shumai. Okay.
Okay, that was our blind ranking.
That's
There you go. I
beautiful.
like that.
Wow, well done. Well done.
really good.
Nice. Very well
That was a
done.
very good blind rankings. That was
I think that's one of the best. Like,
Really?
For a guest, like you
shit.
were on top.
Yeah.
on it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it like drags along and like you start explaining why. It's good to just like
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel like
point.
everyone would know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight shooter. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
I
With the,
feel like everyone would know. No cap.
let's move on with
you
the
gotta know.
years, and we're gonna start talking about Team Canada. Okay, just to start, when did you start playing Team Canada? You probably played some like U18, 19, whatever it is. Just tell me how you started, and then obviously you didn't play for the national team, but we'll talk about that a bit later.
Started when I was 18. I played for the U19 team. Or no, I was 17 years old playing it for the under 19 kind of training camp squad that my brother was a part of. And so that was good. I didn't make that team. Then I tried out for U19 again the next year. So I was playing up. There was a U18 team, but I was playing U19, just getting amongst them, getting better training, better
You
reps.
wanted to play with your bro as well, or just you just wanted to play?
That. And then he went on tour with them. I stayed back, did BC stuff that year. And then, I just kept playing kind of up as much as I could because, obviously your skills get pushed. And then made that team, went on tour with them to Belfast, actually, which was a crazy one. And then after that, I was playing under 20s, which is like the big underage rugby team here because you go travel and like world trophies and stuff like that. And so I made that when I was 2 years younger as well to play with my brother and his friends and stuff like that. So that was a massive eye-opening experience, like being an 18-year-old playing with a bunch of 20-year-olds. And I think that helped me a lot. And then after that was U20s again. And then my actual U20 year was during COVID, so I couldn't even play. Damn. And our team was really good. But And then when COVID went, played for New Orleans, got selected to play 15s for Canada. And where I had my first cap against England in Twickenham, which is like the rugby center of that part of the world. And so there was like 80,000 fans there.
Damn.
So that was like something I'll never forget for sure. Damn. And then from that came sevens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you started 15s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a quick question. Like we said, we don't have tons of rugby knowledge, but some of the people listening might have none.
Yeah.
So just like real quick, like for dummies, what's the difference between sevens, 15s, like in a nutshell?
So 15s is like the rugby union. It's like the first form of rugby pretty much that ever was. And pretty sure, I'm not sure, but whatever.
We're going to say
that's
that,
right.
Yeah.
And so it's 15 aside, 15 per team, 80-minute games, 40-minute halves. And that's that. Then to sevens, 7-aside rugby. You have 12 players on each team. 7 are playing at each time. 7-minute halves, 14-minute games. So it's fast. It's quick. It's like, we have these big tournaments all around the world where you're watching New Zealand versus Australia for 14 minutes. Then it's off. Then it's Canada versus Uruguay.
So the games are that short.
Yeah.
Eh?
So it's cutthroat. Every bounce of the ball is a
So
different.
it's full sprint. Like it's fast.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
So is that why it's like more like athletic, slimmer players?
Yeah.
Would be, and then the bigger boys are playing 15s.
Yeah, big time.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll get your like all around athletes in sevens. You have to be quick, fast, speedy, skills. Fucking all this stuff.
And you
size of the
prefer
field's not the
sevens?
same.
And size, yeah, I prefer. Yeah. Get more touches on the ball. Get to put your input and like do what you want. So
There's more space, I feel
Yeah.
like, to like
You can
just
be
to, like,
crafty.
make your moves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
That
that.
makes sense. I feel like that was
Yeah.
Suda's style. I've watched it play a couple times, but
Yeah.
like it's like he likes to quick, like low twitches.
yeah,
by
set
people.
boys up.
Hezzy. Okay.
Exactly. I love that. Okay. So then you got in Team Canada. You got a couple games here that were like notable, I guess. Found it on your Instagram, on Google, everywhere. You know what I mean?
Nice.
World Cup 2022, South Africa.
Yeah. So that was
Tell us about it.
my first kind of major rugby games. So it's World Sevens Cup. World Cup sevens. Not as big as 15's World Cup, but it's still something that's like so amazing to, play a bunch of teams and play for your country, play for Canada in a world stage, which we already kind of do that. So it wasn't anything different than our usual 10 tournaments around the world a year. But yeah, man, I mean, it's like such an honor to be a part of that. And so it was a lot of fun.
That's it. That's awesome. And how many teams are like involved and like, what do you guys come? If you remember
that year, I believe we came 7th out of 16, I think. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like at the time,
maybe more, I think, actually.
Also like for the dummies out there, and we're the dummies included in that group of dummies. What was like the standing of Canada Rugby like in that moment? Like, was that like a big accomplishment, or was that like underachieving? What did that look like?
So when the Olympics happened in 2020, there was a bunch of guys, a bunch of veterans that have been there for like 9+ years, maybe, a little bit more. And so once all those guys left, and they left like a really good standing in the world. They left. They didn't have a lot of guys that had crossover from both groups. I had some that kind of had that leadership in them, but it was a totally fresh new guys. So I was part of that new slate. And so we're constantly each tournament getting better, more experience, more, tournaments under our belt. And we're playing against guys that have played in that been playing for 10 years, more. Yeah. So it's kind of tough. And we started out very slow, and we started like kind of, second last, third last, second last again, last place. And then we start just climbing up, and like naturally we start getting better and better and better. So we definitely started off as hard as it can be, but almost in the best scenario to push yourself.
Okay. And then I have one more question too, just because I'm so curious.
Yeah.
Your opinion. What's the toughest team that you've played, like personally?
Oh man, it's so crazy. You play, Fiji, they just run around you. You tackle them, they offload. It's insane. So it's
like they don't even like take in that they're getting tackled. Like no, it's gone.
Not. And like we'll be looking here the whole time. You get two tackles, and they just throw it around their corner to their, buddy. Just boom, that. So, I mean, every team has their different ways of playing, and they make it really extremely hard to play them. But yeah, man, I mean, getting thumped by Fiji, when they're on a roll is like, it's the hardest thing.
Like, did you guys get pieced up by them?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
how bad?
A couple times. Once they go and score, it's like, you're just like, God, when's this going to end?
When is this done? Yeah.
And this is 15s?
This is 7s.
7s, yeah.
And
okay, so this is all within 14 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
So they're running it up.
Yeah. But so
savages. Okay.
Yeah,
Fiji.
that's very
Fiji's
fair.
tough.
That's very fair. Okay, Pan American Games, Chile, 2023. I think we found. You guys got a bronze medal.
Yeah.
I don't know why this guy's doing his research. Maybe on the deep web.
I know, right? I'm getting all the info.
No.
What was that like winning a medal for Canada, and then also just being in Chile? Like, do you guys do anything other than just play rugby? Like, how was the experience?
Santiago.
Yeah. So it was my second time in Santiago. My first time was with the 15s team. But man, it's actually, so a year before that, I was in the Commonwealth Games in 2022. So that was my first major multi-sport games, which is so cool. You're walking around, you see all these crazy athletes that are just, coming back from a competition or getting ready for it. And like there's judo, there's all this sort of stuff, crazy sports. And so it's a lot of fun. And it's cool. You're all in your Canada kit. You're walking in the stuff. You're sitting with Canadians. It's really, really, really sweet. You meet some cool people.
And then the bronze medal, did you guys lose the semifinals? Like, just take me through that.
Yeah. So we lost semifinals against Argentina, and I'm bad at retracing this stuff, but we lost the game to the States where we shouldn't have, which was really annoying. And obviously against the States, you want to just kill them and
Right.
hurt them, and like
All the above.
just so bad. So we lost that game, which was really tough. It was a winnable game as well. And then, had our semi against Argentina, who ended up getting gold for them, which is one of those.
Argentina's pretty good.
Argentina's one of the best for sure. So they're one of those teams that had that really good Olympic team in 2020 and then kept on.
So I know they can be pretty arrogant from my experience.
Yeah,
But shout out my Argentinos. Got love for them as well. But were they talking smack?
I understand it.
They're pretty good, man. Honestly, they're not bad. Those people are they're pretty drilled. Like they're experienced.
Yeah.
They have that level of egotistical
They don't need to talk.
behavior.
They're just
That's the thing. So that's what is the worst about people, is when you kind of go nip at them and they don't talk back. You're like, oh, you're way cooler.
yeah.
But
Right.
no, they're good. They're hard workers. But yeah, then we played the States again for that gold medal and beat them, which was really nice. Obviously got the win against them in the end, but I think we were deserved to be in that gold medal match, which is just, tough, because that's how it should have been.
But it made you guys hungry for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was still fun, man. Like, winning a medal for Canada is pretty awesome.
And did the boys hit the town in Santiago?
Yeah,
You did.
we're walking out, and there's a Chilean rugby team coming. Like, we go shower, eat, do our thing. We're walking out to go out to town, and there's a group of Chilean dudes, and they're like, hey, no way you're walking out like that. Like, someone's gonna fucking take you or snatch you up or something.
They hit the whistle too.
And I was
like, for sure.
oh, hell yeah, man, looking good, right? And then he's like, no, like, go back. You have to go in groups, go in an Uber to the place. Don't go out for a cigarette. Don't do anything like that, and come back home. So it was pretty sketchy, but I mean, it's okay. We've done
they're
South
just
Africa
watching
and
out
stuff.
for you, right?
Yeah,
And I feel like you guys would be fine. But they're trying to be safe. I'm sure the Chilenos loved the Canadian boys.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
And was
I can imagine.
that the last tournament for Canada you played, or was there something after that?
Yeah, there was a whole other series after that. So that was, I think it was somewhere in the summer, and then we continued on to our regular kind of like Dubai, Cape Town.
Like the tour.
Yeah. So I think I hit in 2023 or maybe early 2024. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was Dubai, Cape Town.
Nice.
And then came back and did Perth. And so Perth is where I got my injury.
That's why I wanted to segue.
Yeah.
He did it for me.
There you go.
There we
Wow,
go.
guys. He's so in tune.
Obviously, I think I saw it on Instagram. You must have posted something about it, a story, whatever it is. I couldn't dig it up what it was. So just explain like how it happened, because obviously I think it was your knee, so I can kind of relate.
Yeah.
And just explain to me how it happened. I know how it feels. So it's kind of shitty, but it happens.
Yeah. So it was in Perth, Australia. The morning was kind of hot, kind of humid, and the dew on the field was still pretty slick. I think we're like first or second game against Spain. And I think first 5 minutes we're kind of just playing. I'm playing defense and kind of watching what I'm marking my guy, watching this guy, what he's going to do. If he's going to pass it, then I tackle this guy. If he doesn't, then I tackle him. And so I'm waiting there. I'm kind of treading water. And then I just go to commit, tackle, go low. Done this tackle a million times.
Oh, yeah.
Go low. My foot catches or doesn't catch my cleat on my left leg. And so the force comes down on me from this guy. He just goes poof. And my knee pops out. So my lower leg is fully dislocated. So my quads are straight, this leg's straight. The quad is like that, and my lower limb is out. And so I look down, I'm like, that is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. What the hell? This isn't me. And I'm like, I'm not immortal, man. Like, this shit can happen to anyone. Right. Like, this is now me. I'm the person that's getting this done too, So I roll over and I put it back into place, and it's not like a cracked finger that you just snap in. It's like this slow, like, grind.
Oh my God.
And it just comes back into place. And so, Yeah, I look up and there's footage of it, and it's just the most like crazy thing.
Oh, like it's on the
Slow-mo
replay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And like my head is where my heel is, and it's just like this gross thing. But yeah, so I tore my ACL, MCL, PCL, meniscus. There's like IT band issues. There's, you know, muscles that are just wonky. Like it's a totally new knee. And yeah, so that I'm still struggling with that now. And it's been like 16 months. Yeah, it's still, yeah, it's horrible.
I just can't relate because mine was just an ACL. Now it just, this is way worse.
It's still
crazy.
horrible, man. Getting one of those ligaments,
Yeah.
like it's the worst thing.
Well, it's like the rehabbing is you just feel like there's like literally nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Especially coming from how I felt, especially coming from training every day. You feel so athletic. You feel like I can do anything. Like I'm turning this way. Like I'm doing every athletic move possible.
Yeah.
And then it happens and you're like, I might be the most unathletic human in the world right now. Like I can't even walk properly.
It's crazy. It is freaking crazy.
I think it's like you said, it's part of being human. You're immortal, or you're not immortal, sorry. But you may think you are in the moment. Yeah, it's part of the game. It happens. So like you have your sights on returning, obviously.
Yeah.
And then what does that look like for you? Like what's keeping you going? What's your next goal?
Obviously just getting back to normal. And I said that to my parents. They're like, you're never normal, man.
I like that.
And so, I mean, it's good. It's getting back to being the functional way where I was before. And it sucks because I was like kind of reaching the peak of what I was doing. Like I was playing the best rugby I was ever playing. So getting back to that feeling, as well as hopefully going to qualify and play in 2028 Olympics, is my biggest goal at the moment. And yeah, I mean, there's so many complications that are coming each month, each year. So we don't know if that's going to still be my goal later, but I mean, it's something nice to think about and
of course
push towards.
Yeah. And then what was the process along the way? You said 16 months. Like,
yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like this injury is very like mental more than anything, at least from what I've been through. And anything you picked up, like any hobbies, like I know people like end up picking up certain things they wouldn't do if they wouldn't get injured. So I just want to hear more about that stuff.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change a thing. I think something like that to go through and to come out better on the other side is pretty hard to do. And you start to appreciate other things more. And that's a very traumatic experience that I went through, that you went through. That's like a really hard thing. And so it really does test you mentally. And I haven't had thank God I have not had a lot of trauma in my life, but to have something like that to kind of bring you back down and ground you is something that's, I think, so valuable. Other than like just hobbies and stuff, not really.
You come on.
I'm happy.
I was gonna segue into I know a couple things that you like to do now. You like to have a lot of fun with the decks.
True.
Right.
True.
Like spinning. That's right. That's a
that 100%.
That's a fair show.
Yeah.
I think this perfectly segues into the last kind of point I wanted to tackle, which is I think a very, very good one to talk about with you. And since we have both of you guys here, you're dealing with an injury. Like you said, it's very traumatic, and you can't see it coming. It grounds you, of course. But can you talk about like how? Because I think we outside of the podcast, we kind of talked about this the other night. I don't know if you remember. We had having a couple soda pops, but
Couple waters.
Yeah.
How like going from competitive athletics, right? Everything is your focus on that. Me and Diego have talked about this a lot. It's like that's your whole life, obviously, right? That's your whole purpose. Going from that and having to shift gears, and obviously you're still focused on your recovery, and you have your goals as well to return. But like, what does it look like trying to kind of pivot that to something else? Because like, as you two know, you put so much passion to your craft. So all of a sudden there's that void there. Obviously Diego's taken on a lot of coaching. Like he's still, obsessed with the game. So he needs to put that energy into something. So what is it like for you, and how's it been trying to put all of that energy into something else and not just like let it be stagnant?
Yeah, definitely. And I think the main thing would be just like, okay, I'm like, what am I going to do? I have to, invest in my future self. Okay. What does that look like? Like I got to finish school, got to create new connections, got to reach out to people that I know that are, can help me in the, I want to pursue business, I want to be in finance later in life. So that's reaching out to people that, have a big network base, meeting with them on Zoom and doing all that sort of stuff. But it really is like, I've always found the transition quite easily because I love talking to people. I love networking. I don't have that physical and mental, and I'm not traveling around the world right now. So, but just busting my ass in the gym for that moment, getting right for those moments. But I haven't found it too hard. I'm pretty happy when I can just be around other people, different environments and stuff like that. So it's not the best question for me, I feel, because I feel like some people do put everything in their sport.
Right.
Yes.
Whereas I've never had rugby define me. I've always been kind of everywhere, and I've always had that as my little, tip of the hat. So
Yeah, no, I love that as an answer. Yeah, I feel like you're very good at like kind of like spreading yourself, and not focusing too much on one thing. And I think you prioritize enjoying your life a lot, which is very important. And I think a lot of people could, learn from that because, whatever it is, whatever your passion is, you can't get too lost in it.
No.
And I think once you hold that over everything, then you lose touch
Definitely
with everything else. And it's hard to return back to like a baseline.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about. We kind of want to know about when the next DJ event is that we can come and watch you spin. I know Diego's got some crazy dance moves.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, big techno.
He'll be perfect then. Well, I don't know, man. It's I don't know. Maybe we'll do a live stream yoga talks, man.
Yeah, let's get some yoga talks on that. Maybe we do that.
Yeah,
I would love
Maybe
that.
that's the next one.
Maybe like when you
Intermission.
if you and JT spin at what was it called again? Ship's Point.
Oh yeah.
If you guys do that again, we'll do a little
Boom.
yoga talks.
You're
live
talking
stream.
about giving away
That'd be sick.
locations, and now you just told them where we're going to
That's okay. Well, I think they kind of know where we are
I
now.
see.
Yeah.
Ship's Point. Any ship's point is a
Anyways,
point.
to end it off, I got some quick fire questions.
yeah, let's
If you
do
want
that.
to
Let's
add
go.
some, just to end it off. Okay.
Alright.
Same thing, just quick time.
Quick time.
Favorite movie?
Pulp Fiction.
Ooh. Favorite
to
cheat
know.
meal?
She meal or cheap meal?
Cheat meal. Sorry. That's what it says. I didn't sound like that much.
Dude, cut that up. Cheat meals. Oh man, like cereal. Honestly,
Cereals,
Like,
Captain
yeah,
Crunch. What are we talking about?
Yeah, like cinnamon toast.
Ooh,
Oh,
CTC,
dude.
baby. Come on. Talk to me nice.
Okay. One thing you can't live without.
Music.
Great answer.
Hidden talent.
Man. I can do impressions,
Oh, that's
Very
a
good.
pretty good one.
but I know I gotta do them.
Yeah.
That's the
see,
thing,
to- you
dude.
don't have to do it.
See, I
You
don't
don't
have to do them.
No.
But if you see me out in public,
There we go.
I'll do it for you.
I believe it.
If you're on the piss, it just comes out automatically.
That's right.
Right? Like-
Do a really good impression of myself.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
the
think
best
you kind of
one.
answered this one, but if you weren't playing rugby, what would you be doing?
Man, yeah, something that could make me travel. Like probably do something with music. Like
Nice.
travel everywhere and do stuff and get paid for it.
Nice. One rule you change in rugby, if there is any, or add, remove, anything like that.
On the field in Lansdowne, you can give a couple of haymakers.
I think that has to stay.
I love
I
it.
like
I
that.
love it.
Just on that side.
Any pregame rituals or superstitions?
Sometimes I listen to Christmas music.
Oh, that's
Like just like not during Christmas times?
No,
Okay. Well, Mariah Carey, what are we talking about?
I like the Beatles and just like
Beatles,
older stuff.
Frank.
That's pretty
Frank,
cool.
yeah.
Just sets you.
Okay, and then last one. You've been all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite spot and why?
Every spot has its beauty. But I would say the one that lasted was Cape Town. I think it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, so cheap. The people are good. You have to obviously have your wits about you, but it's
Love it.
fun.
That's
It's
it.
nice.
That's awesome. You got
That's
any more?
amazing.
That's all I
Yeah.
got.
Just the last thing I want to end on, for any like athletes going through, injury,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe transitioning from their youth sports or youth teams, trying to play college to pro, whatever it may be. Maybe they just play recreationally still. Like, what is like a piece of advice that you would give them kind of about like staying locked in, being the best you can mentally, physically? And what's some advice?
I'd say, everyone has their way of doing things. Once you're going to a new environment, be open to other people's ways. Be some sort of a yes man when it comes to team events, community events. Be nice, and don't be afraid to screw up. And put your ego aside, put the team forward, and make fun, lasting relationships. I think, yeah.
Beautiful. I love that. I love that a lot.
Those TikToks, you see the motivational stuff. Where you're like,
Yeah.
You see
Was
those
that good?
motivational speakers. That was great.
Yeah. Should we add that
sweet.
music maybe? Well, that's something else.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
I love that episode a lot.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to
That's
end
so
it off with some little music here, just because. Which one would you pick?
I'd do the Aluna George one. That was nice. I don't know if that's the song I'd do, but I love Aluna George.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do it.
There's an ad.
Do you got anything else to add right now, Diego?
No, that was great. I mean, if you knew Lockie, he's got hand on his toes, great guy, great family. I've known him since high school. Obviously, after high school, he goes overseas, and then we lose a little bit of touch. But love to have him in the pod, and I think honestly, one of my favorite pods so far. I don't know about you, but it was good. It was great. Appreciate you coming out, and I hope we'll do an episode eventually after the Olympics.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah, we like to have guests return on, so whatever that looks like, I'm sure we could get that going.
Dude,
and then maybe if one of your teammates, we could do another rugby episode, because I think it's really cool and like it really speaks to Victoria culture, because rugby is arguably the main sport here, I would say. Rugby and footy, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
yeah. Love it.
Anyone you want to shout out? Anything else you want to say?
No, I'll shout out you both. Thank you for having me. This is
so much.
like so nice, man. I actually always wanted to come here. So
Wow.
There we go.
Amazing.
yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, I could spend time interviewing you guys. I feel like I'm way overvalued in this. So
No, not at
I
all.
appreciate you guys.
We're so happy we got you on here.
Yeah.
Joga Talks, you know what to do. Diego, YouTube, Spotify, where else?
Everywhere on
Everywhere.
TikTok, Spotify, YouTube.
Lock in.
I just repeated what you said, but that's
All right.
okay. Okay.
Ladies and
See you guys
gentlemen,
later.
Lockie Kratz episode.
Thank you.
Lock in, tune in. Thank you
Hell
so
yeah.
much.
Appreciate
There we
it.
go.